Well, Tony, we just had a discussion about the importance of health maintenance and management in terms of quality of life and longevity. What I'd like to ask you, though, is being an extremely experienced, financial planner and a lot of wealth of time within the industry, what do you see is important for your client group in terms of having medical checkups, and how does that impact on perhaps their financial health?
That's a good question, John, and there is nothing more sobering for me than to get the phone call that someone has been diagnosed with a trauma or they're totally disabled, etc., etc., or worst case, they passed away. In fact, we had a death plan last week. So my first thought, obviously, is to do what I can to help the family associated with that. And secondly, you think, could we have done this better? Could we have got them in front of a doctor quicker? Did we insure them as well as we could? What could have been done? And then the experience of sitting down with the family and getting some payments to them, which is, for many of them, it's the difference between survival and absolute destitution. So look, to my mind, we're trying to get better types of insurance that is affordable. The more that clients are prepared to go and see their doctors on a regular basis, the happier I am, because I know what we're dealing with. My worst case is when someone fills in an application for insurance, they've never seen a doctor in 10 years, we don't really know what we're dealing with. So, look, we've got to go hand in glove with this. People are living longer. We want the insurance to be affordable at a later stage. That means having better design. It means that if people have more regular medicals, we should be able to provide them with better levels of cover. And ultimately, the people can live healthy and wealthy lives.
So you see that the benefit is that if they've got a lot of good data and they've done their preventative medicals, and the insurance company can see that they're at low risk, that could spell out in terms of cheaper premiums?
I think so. I mean, to my mind, if people are prepared to, for females to have a mammogram, for males to have prostate checks, etc., then that should reflect in the premiums. So we've got to be proactive rather than treating everybody the same. And I think it's beholden on all of us to be proactive, go out and get these regular medical checks, and then the insurance industry has to adapt and has to reward good behaviour.
I agree. And look, given, I mean, in medicine, often we try and distill, complex scenarios into simplistic communication for our clients so that they can understand it. From a financial planning viewpoint, given that's a complex issue as well, how can someone get their financial planning, I guess, where they are, what their objectives are, simplified? So how could they come and see you about that?
Thanks, John. Look, what we seek to do, first of all, is to get a good sense of where clients are at the moment, and then to design a plan for their future. Now, ideally, to get to a place where there's enough income generated that they can replace their personal exertion income. And if that's the case and their health is good, then they can live to a long ripe age. So do feel free to go to our website, virtueandpartners.com.au, where experience pays, and you'll get more information from there.
Great. No, thanks, Tony. Thanks. It's been a pleasure.